Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Right, today we're looking at this. This is a Harley Benton SC-550 II Deluxe. Now, a few months ago, I bought one of my dream guitars that I've always wanted, which is this, which is a Murphy Lab 59 Les Paul. Really expensive guitar. Luckily, I bought it second hand, so I didn't pay the full retail price for it, but it was still a really expensive guitar. Granted, it is an absolutely stunning guitar, plays great, sounds great, and all that sort of stuff. Then this turns up the other day, and I almost prefer it. So what I thought I'd do in today's video is to compare this against my Murphy Lab Les Paul. Now, a lot of you are going to be thinking, why would I do that? It's a completely different price range guitar. But if I'm completely honest, and I'm not happy about this because of what I spent on this guitar, but the qualities between this Harley Benton and my Murphy Lab Les Paul are actually pretty similar. Now, this costs roughly £270, I think, something like that. And for the price of what you're getting, this thing is absolutely incredible. So what I thought I'd do is to try and play exactly the same thing on this guitar and on my Murphy Lab 59 Les Paul, so you guys can hear the difference or hear the similarities from it. Now, there are some differences between this and that, obviously. There's different woods, different frets, different pickups, etc. But in this video, I just want to get across how much of a bargain I think these are. This guitar is made out of a wood called Meranti. Now, Meranti is it's not mahogany, but it's like a mahogany sort of style wood. It's a glued in neck with a quadruple A flame maple top. Now, that's what Harley Benton say. Please bear these wood ratings with a bit of a pinch of salt, because anyone can make up their own rating. There is a difference between the top on my Les Paul compared to this. And Gibson don't actually state, you know, quadruple or triple A or double A, whatever, maple top. But it's got a nice top on it. It is weight relieved. This has a chambered body, so it's much lighter than my Murphy Lab. Murphy Lab weighs about 8.5 pounds, I think. This is in the 7s, so much more comfortable guitar. And it's got a Pal Faro fingerboard. Now, the thing that really surprised me about this guitar is it's got stainless steel frets. These feel absolutely incredible. They feel much nicer than the smaller frets that my 59 Murphy Lab has got, and it plays like an absolute dream. It is incredibly easy to play. And one of the things that I really love about this is the actual design of it. If you look at this curve here, it sort of goes exactly symmetrical with this here, which I think is such a nice design compared to the Gibson, which I know is a classic design, but it's a bit more clunky, isn't it? We've got a 60s profile neck. Now, I would consider this to be slightly wider. It's more like an SG sort of size neck, I would say. We've got a 12-inch radius like you get on a Les Paul. We've got a graphite nut and 2 Tesla OPUS-1 AlNiCo-5 humbuckers. Now, if you listen to the examples that I'm playing throughout this video, what I've noticed for me is I prefer the bridge pickup on my Les Paul, but I prefer the neck pickup on this. It's got a nice sort of bright sort of tone, almost single coil, and it does that classic sort of warm path tone absolutely perfectly. Like you get in a Les Paul, we've got a 3-way selector switch and gold hardware. Now, here is the thing that I'm not that keen about this guitar, is the gold hardware. But you don't have to get it with gold hardware. You can get another model with chrome hardware. To me, the hardware does look a little bit too blingy. It's a little bit too shiny. I'm not going to say cheap, but time will tell with how this lasts and how it tarnishes. But at the moment, everything's great. The other thing is you've got Clues & Style machine heads. I'm not that keen on these. They're a bit green for me, but I'm being really picky. Now, am I going to get rid of this and keep this? Well, no, because this is a dream guitar that I've always wanted, but it just shows you the snobbery. And I can admit to this. I know I fall for all this as well, but just because it says Gibson on the headstock doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. Now, I'll leave all the details of where you can buy this at Toman in the link below. And I know if you're American, sometimes it's quite hard to buy these guitars because I think the shipping's quite expensive over to you guys, or so the comments were saying in the last Harley Benton Telecaster video that I did. But even with the shipping, these are still an absolute bargain. Now, I can't promise that the one that you buy is going to turn up and it's going to play as well as this and be as perfect as this. But if it is anywhere near as good as this, you'll be buying an absolute bargain. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.